back at the Chelsea Museum, and we're going to explore a little bit of one of the Bing cases. Now Bing, by the way, if I had to say who is my favorite all time, there are great makers like Steiff and there's Schuko and others, but the Bing Corporation, which was formed in the 1860s by some brothers, Adolf and Ignaz Bing, they created really the first tin toys with mechanical wind-ups and things. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is a Michigan bullfrog, and he dates back from the turn of the century. We're going to see, number one of about 10 record players they made. These were turn of the century. They played small records. They're complete mechanical wind-ups or clockwork toys. And they even did things like a limousine, and I have the smallest Bing jointed bear sitting in the back. But something like this would wind up. Let's see if we can get him going here. We'll go down to the floor. All right, let's see if he works all right. I think there's a place for me. There is in the break. Here he goes. Anyway, there's a 100-year-old limousine going down the street, and you're going to see that they manufactured everything from trains to typewriters. There's a child's typewriter at the bottom. This is very special. Back at the turn of the century, they actually made little mohair coats and hats to dress the bears. It gave them more of a feminine look because they were trying to get the little girls as interested in teddy bears as the boys were. So this is a little original set for Bing. This one here happens to date about the beginning of World War I. And Steiff in its heyday, in around 1970, had 3,000 people working for them, creating things. Bing at the same time, he had over 10,000 people. So again, putting in relation, they were 3 or 4 times the size of Steiff. But due to political atmospheres, and we all have heard of Adolf Hitler and things in Germany, things changed around, and eventually they went out of business. But if you can find any original Bing toys, the last year they were made were 1932. And in my opinion, they're the most valuable in terms of me treasuring.